evening, fam. Twisted Beard, GoodMoFos R5, here with you tonight. Hope everybody's having a lovely day and weekend. Happy holidays to everyone. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Whatever you're celebrating, and best to you and yours. And hope everybody's doing great. Exciting video tonight. One of my favorite subjects, and one that has recently been expanded upon. There have been a series of dragon upgrades with the Frost Dragon, Dragon Soul Essence, etc. And we are going to jump in and tackle that tonight. So super exciting stuff. Really excited to go over this with all you guys. I've been having fun kind of jumping into it myself, and I'm looking forward to Gathering Day to come and planning on hitting it real hard. So before we jump into some of the new aspects, let's look at the three new materials that are going to help us move forward with our dragon in this new expansion, and the Frost Dragon and all the rest. So there's a event going on right now called Fate Wheel. Good event, and I did get the Lucky Blueprint package, and I would recommend getting this one. Dragon's very important. You do get a lot of good resources for your dragon from this event, and I'm not unhappy with this event. So it is one I did, one I'll do again if this event comes back, which I assume that it will, probably monthly, but perhaps bi-weekly. We'll see, hopefully monthly. But in any event, let's jump into the Relic Hall here real quick, which is basically like the exchange shop, and we'll look at the new materials here. So number 1, we have the Lineage Keystone. Number 2, we have the Dragon Soul Essence. And then number 3, we have not just regular dragon experience, but specifically Dragon's Soul experience. And regular dragon experience is still out there, it's still a thing, but there's now a new thing called Dragon Soul experience. So those are the 3 new materials we're looking at. Again, Lineage Keystone, Dragon Soul Essence, and Dragon Soul XP. So clearly there's going to be some events from time to time where we're going to be able to pick some of that up for ourselves. So, take advantage of those when they come around. And then at this early juncture, as far as I have noticed so far, unless I missed something in COP that I was unaware of, and if I did, somebody please jump in the comments and let us all know, along with anywhere else that we might be able to find the resources. The only place that I've seen as an option to grab Lineage Keystone and the Dragon Soul Essence to date is inside the Dragon Labyrinth, okay? And they did make a new upgrade here as well. If you see the Wild Harvest down towards the bottom right-hand side, you can basically just click on that now, and instead of having to do all the cumbersome work of going through the labyrinths, the Wild Harvest just bing, done. So that's nice. I really like that feature. I was quite tired of going through the labyrinths at this point, so I'm glad that they did add that. You can do that for both the random labyrinth and the challenging labyrinth, and it did get me the best rewards, so I assume it got you the best rewards. I heard that from a couple of my Alliance members, so I assume that'll be the same for you, so don't be afraid to use that Wild Harvest and save some time. And now, along with completing your Dragon Labyrinth quests, what you're going to get in addition to the usual stuff are these coins. I can't see what they're called right here, but these coins that you can spend in the Labyrinth store. And you're going to be able to buy the Lineage Keystone, Lineage Keystones here, the Dragon Soul Essence, the Dragon Experience, along with Words of Truth, Blaze Stones, and it looks like just some regular speed-ups as well. So I cleaned out the shop this week. I'm going to be prioritizing Lineage Keystone and then Dragon Soul Essence and then the Dragon Experience in that order. I think that's going to be what's most pressing in terms of having the materials on hand and helpful to go forward. So just like right now, I prioritize words of truth with where I'm at over blaze stones. I need the blaze stones too, of course, but I need the words of truth more. I think it's going to be lineage keystone, and then the dragon soul essence, and then the dragon XP in terms of priority of the new materials. So that's where we're going to get the 3 items to move our dragon forward as of right now. And I'm sure they'll add new things over time, whether it's in the, daily chest or daily task chests, or whether it's in cop, or, they make a building, or, whatever the case may be. So, but anyways, that's where it is right now. All right, I'm going to jump out of here, and I'm going to jump into my dragon. And I'm going to take a drink real quick, so just bear with me before we jump into the next aspect here. So basically, as we sit here right now, there are 3 different aspects we can work on with the dragon that are brand new. So the first one is going to appear just on the normal dragon page, the dragon tab that's always been there, and it's going to be the one at the very bottom on the right side, right underneath the dragon gem. We've got scale strengthen. So let's jump in there. So as you can see down towards the bottom, or at least I hope you can see, and you'll see on your own screen down towards the bottom, you can select either the words of truth or the blaze stone. I'm going to select the blaze stone, and you'll see the button. It's probably cut off on the screen, but down at the very bottom middle, there's a button that says strengthen. And if you click that button, I'll do it a couple times here, it's going to give you either a common strengthen or a super strengthen. You can see, well, right now, kind of towards the bottom, currently strengthened 296 times, 4 more to reach the next stage, and it's going to go up in each stage in terms of how much it costs. Started at 20, now it's up to 30. I assume it's going to go up to 40 after this next one. Since we're only 4 away, and I love you guys, and for the purposes of the video, that's just hit it 4 more times, even though it's the wrong day and time for me to be doing that. So we'll continue to use blaze stones. Alright, and then we'll just some way, shape, or form, and hit it one more time. Currently strengthened 301 times, 399 more times to reach the next stage, and still at 30 per go. So you can see by me having done that 301 times, first skill, dragon wings, front row army attack and defense, plus 5.11%, left side mid row army attack and defense 5.2%, 5.27, and then dragon horns on the right side 5.41%. And then down at the bottom, dragon's might plus 170. So, pretty big jumps from that so far. It has been a little expensive, but the return has been nice, so no complaints. So we've got scale strength in here. When the fate event that we looked at the beginning of the video is on, you're going to want to have some blaze stones saved up for that so that you can use the 1,000 per day so that you can get the good rewards during that event. So I'm pretty sure that event's going to continue to come. I'm not going to blow through all my blaze stones this coming dragon day. I'm going to make sure I hold some back for that event, and I'm prudent moving forward for that event. Until I'm convinced it's not coming back, because right now I think it will. So anyways, this is scale strength, and it's really good for the fate event, in particular when you need to spend 1,000 words of truth or blaze stones per day to get the best rewards from that. So there is scale strengthen. That's the first new aspect. There's nothing else to it but that. Pretty cut and dry. And then next, and where it starts to feel a little overwhelming, but at the same time, once you look real close and get through your routine for a day or two, it's really quite simple. And that is to jump into the Dragon Soul tab. So here we're on Frost Dragon Soul. You can see my Frost Dragon Soul right now is 39,900. If we look down towards the bottom where it says promotion, and we jump in there, as you can see down at the very bottom, or at least you'll see on your own screen, we have Frost Dragon Soul opened on the far left, and then there's a couple coming soon boxes that aren't open yet. I assume it's going to be more things like the Frost Dragon Soul that you can use on some of your other legions, as presently the Frost Dragon Soul you can only use on one legion, so I'm sure they're going to unlock some stuff for you to use on your other legions as well. That's probably what's going in those coming soon boxes, if I had to take a guess about what's to come. But anyways, for the now, if you go into promotion, you will see that there are a few different ways that you can level up your Frost Dragon Soul. And as you can see right now, kind of towards the middle bottom left, I'm at level 20 of a possibility of 180. So I'm already 1/9 of as far as the way it'll let me go, though I'm sure, it's gonna, the latter levels are going to be a lot harder than the earlier levels, where it's going to keep going up and getting harder to do. But in any event, how you're going to move forward here, and this is what's going to make your Frost Dragon Soul go up, and it is going to give you some other perks as well. So as you can see just below the level 20, 180 part, it says exclusive Frostmite enhancement, 350 plus 19 on the next level. So that's something that you attach to one of your legions. We'll look at that at the end of the video. And, you can attach it to one legion at a time right now, and it's just going to be an extra combat attribute. So, and that's leveling that attribute up. Beneath that, Soldier's Deployable Defense Queue, an extra 480, and Single Army Max, an additional 480. So, those are the benefits that I'm getting right now from the level where my Frost Dragon Soul is presently at level 20 of 180. Okay, so how I got to that level 20 was by, I believe, 4 different means. And basically what those were here you can use some of that old dragon experience that's just been piling up forever since your dragon hit skill level 55. And it's just been piling up and piling up and piling up. You can change some of that in every week. It says right here, so each 10 dragons experience can be mutated into 1 dragon soul experience. Weekly cap, 1 million. So I did all that. You're going to want to do that every week. You're probably going to want to, I'm sure, do that on Gathering Day. It's going to increase your cop points, so you'll do all your dragon stuff on Dragon Day. I'm sure they'll add this to cop if they haven't yet in here this first upcoming week. But, so yeah, you're going to use your old dragon experience to convert it into Dragon Soul experience, to do that up to 1 million experience per week. Okay, so make sure you do that every week. You're going to do it on Gathering Day. Now, doing events like the Fate event that's happening now, and purchasing in the New Dragon Labyrinth shop, you're also going to get what's called the Dragon Soul XP that we looked at earlier. This is where you use that. And the Dragon Soul experience gives you way more points for your Frost Dragon Soul level advancement than does the regular plain Jane Old Dragon experience. Okay, so the Dragon Soul experience is made specifically for this aspect. It's going to move you along faster, and there is no weekly cap like there is with converting the Dragon experience. Okay, so you're going to want to get your hands on all the Dragon Soul experience you can, and this is where you're going to use them to move your Frost Dragon Soul forward. So you can see I've got 714 of the 500 Dragon Soul experience and 118 of the 2500 Dragon Soul experience. So if I was to use 456 or 92, I can make the level jump right now from level 20 to level 21. Okay. So that's that. And then the next thing is I've had to do it twice so far. But as you move forward on various levels, so like random, I don't remember which 2 or 3 levels they were to this point, but there were 2 or 3 levels where it didn't want Dragon Soul experience or Dragon experience to move forward on that level. It wanted the Dragon Soul essence, the frosty, icy looking new dragon material. It wanted that to move forward through the levels. So that is where that resource is going to get used. It's going to get used to move your Frost Dragon Soul level forward. That's where the Dragon Soul Essence new material is going to be used. As occasionally it will be called for here. It may eventually be used in some other areas too, but right now this is where it gets used. All right, and then lastly, if you look kind of in the brown writing, right under where it says single army max 480, it also says participate in any combat to gain Dragon Soul experience. And there's a cap of 700,000 per week. And then if we click on the little information button right there, it tells us participate in any combat to gain Dragon Soul experience. The Dragon Soul experience gained per combat depends on the number of armies defeated. There's a weekly cap on Dragon Soul experience gained through combat. So you're going to want to make sure that you're doing enough fighting every week minimally to get that 700,000 experience points from combat. Now, we tested it. If push comes to shove, you can get points from this from the arena. So that's always there. You get 50 attacks in the arena per day. It's good practice to do that anyways. You will get points for your Dragon Soul experience from your arena combat. So those are the 4 ways you're going to push your Frost Dragon Soul level forward. Regular Dragon experience, Dragon Soul experience, Dragon Soul Essence, and combat. And you're just going to do that every week. You're going to spend your Dragon Soul experience on, and I would probably convert my regular Dragon experience as well on Gathering Day. And then throughout the course of the week, make sure you do your combat. And yeah, when you're pushing forward on Gathering Day, you're going to bump into the times when you need to use the Dragon Soul Essence. So that's that. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Next one on the tabs down at the bottom, down on the bottom of the 3 that are available right now is deploy. Oh, actually, let's look at that right now. Yeah, we'll just jump in. So we'll go to deploy. If you look at my class Legion, you can see I've got the Dragon Soul, or Dragon's Frost right there. So you can move it around. Let's recall it. And we'll deploy it. And yeah, those other ones are going to be just like this. So you can only deploy it on one at a time right now. So it's one of those things, you know, probably just going to want to move it around depending on what's needed. And, you know, if you're rotating legions in Eden or whatever, you know, keep it on that best legion. So anyways, that's how you move it. That's how you equip it. That's what we were just looking at here with the Dragon Soul. And up at the top where it says Frost Dragon Soul 39,900, that's directly applicable to this feature here. So as you can see, 39,900. And we'll deploy it. Okay. So that's that. If you look at before we go into the very last part, if you look kind of towards the top right-hand side, it says Dragon Soul Skin. We'll jump in there real quick, unless you've spent a lot of money. You're not using this yet. You have to get this Frost Dragon's skin, so to speak, Frost Dragon Soul. You need to reach all the way up to level 471 on this very last feature that we're going to look at right here. So no need to worry about this Frost Dragon Soul stuff at this point, but certainly it is going to be, you know, a big beneficial boost to your combat ability once you do get that up to level 471. But, you know, it's a marathon. I'm not planning on being there anytime soon, and you probably shouldn't be either. But, you know, that's there. So, but the last feature is talent. Jump there down towards the bottom right-hand corner. And this is where we're using our lineage keystones, the one that I said that we're probably prioritizing the highest in terms of what we're going for, what we're chasing, you know, of the new dragon materials as the most important. It's probably the lineage keystone, which we use here inside Frost Dragon Soul to move these skills forward. And again, this is something you're going to want to do on Gathering Day as part of your whole dragon upgrading stuff. And, you know, yeah. So, you know, go through here, read up on these. There's some stuff that sounds really interesting. There's definitely some new features. There's stuff like the one I have clicked on right now that sounds like it's going to be pretty powerful. So this is where we're going to use our lineage keystone. And it's going to be, pardon me, take one more drink. It's going to be a marathon. You know, I've got 8,000 lineage keystone at this point. Just this first level of this first skill is going to cost 548. So, you know, for most of us, this is going to be a years-long project working on this Frost Dragon Soul here. But it's just one more aspect of the dragon to be working on and looking at and getting stronger with, and, you know, improving upon, and, you know, gaining that edge with. So anyways, lineage keystone is going to be used here in the Frost Dragon Soul. I assume when all these are full, that's 471. And that's going to open up that Frost Dragon right here. And these talents are maxed out. So that's it. That's all the new dragon stuff right there. You now understand everything. Or at least if you want to understand everything, it's all here for you to understand. So just watch it one more time and you'll have a firm grasp on it. So those are the new dragon features. I'm really excited to jump into this. Frost Dragon Soul, Dragon Soul talents, Frost Dragon Soul talents. What are they even calling this? Yeah, this is the Frost Dragon Soul. And then the scale strengthen on the first part. So happy to be using, you know, getting all those old dragon experience put to use. They've been collecting dust forever. Blaze stones, you know, once you get your T5 dragon unlocked, blaze stones just start piling up and stacking up and stacking up and stacking up. So I'm glad with the scale strengthen that they've opened up new opportunities for the blaze stones in particular there. And I would encourage you to use blaze stones as opposed to words of truth here. The scale strengthen for most of you at least. Well, at least post T5. Well, you know what you need. It depends where you're at. I shouldn't say that. So, but anyways, that is all the new dragon features. We're going to try and get this one up, hopefully, for this coming Gathering Day at Reset, so everybody can have a chance to watch this before they do all their dragon stuff. And we're going to be having some new ones coming out. X27 heroes as well. We'll have the X26 heroes coming out too. That's one I'm behind on. Lots of new videos coming out, well, daily at this point, and certainly weekly. Really appreciate all the support. Drop us a comment. Let us know who's watching. Let us know what state you're in. Ask any questions you have, particularly about any aspect of the dragon in this particular video. We've got a ton of new playlists set up, so just click on over to the playlist side of our YouTube page here, and you'll be able to see all the different categories, from dragon to artifacts to equipment, gear, Eden, and, you know, just dive in and jump in and enjoy. So thanks again for all the support. Please do remember to like, subscribe, share. Really appreciate all your guys' support on those fronts. And best wishes from all of us here at the GoodMoFos. Hope this was helpful, and we will see you on the next one. Cheers. Bye-bye.